How you doing, Mr. DJ? Back on the countdown. Gonna do one video tonight as we go back to this fancy playlist of mine. One of my many. I calculated recently that I think I've done over maybe about 2,000 to 3,000 fancy playlists since 1979. I pat myself in the back for that. Another guy who deserves a pat in the back, Dumont, English songwriter, DJ, doing very well overseas and here in the States as well, particularly on the dance club play charts. Ocean Drive, this is classic cruising dance record. Kind of a slow, well, I won't say it's a slow jam, sort of a mid-tempo dance record. This particular video was shot in Los Angeles. Melrose Drive, or in the Melrose District, rather, of Los Angeles, not too far from Hollywood. And this song does have sort of a Southern California feel to it. Imagine driving in Southern California, driving in the convertible. I've used this analogy so many times, I should have it down pat. The ocean just lapping up on the beach, and the sun's beaming down on you, and this song's pouring out of your radio. Kind of a semi-laid back record. Say, man, this song's got a nice groove to it. I can get into this. Yes, I can. Let me crank it up, just lay back a little bit in my car and enjoy the ride into the golden California sunset. Indeed. Ocean Drive by Dumont. He's been very successful overseas. In England, Need You went, one of his others, Need You, went to #1 in the UK. I Got You featuring Jax Jones. Jax Jones he's been heating up recent years. Jax Jones, that one went to #1 in England, but Ocean Drive not doing as well in England. Didn't do as well in England, went to #42. #1 in Australia, though. #1 in Poland. The Polish getting into this record. #1 on the Polish year-end charts in 2016. How about that? Pretty amazing, huh? Really nice. It's up to number 30 on my fantasy playlist, actually down from 29. It might be just moving down on my fantasy playlist. I'm sure I've had it in the top 20 on my fantasy playlist. I believe I heard it on BPM on XM Radio. XM Radio's BPM. I believe it's I think it's an EP. Blase Boys Club Part 1. You can find that on that EP. Maybe it's an LP, but either way. Boy Matthews. Uncredited vocals on this record. Boy Matthews, and gosh dog it, even though it's not that familiar here in the States, unless you're into dance music, it just wasn't played on the pop radio here in the States. But despite that, and despite not making top 40 in England, you won't believe this. The video has garnered over 423 million views. That's as of this date, April 1st, 2019, when this video's being cut. Video shot in Southern California. Did I mention that? I believe I did. Melrose District, near Hollywood. I don't want to repeat myself. So I better go ahead and just end this video. Dumont, Ocean Drive at number 30 on my fantasy playlist, April 3rd, 2016.